48 learners from Rapelego Primary School in Eersterust in Hammanskraal were rushed to different medical facilities yesterday following a suspected case of food poisoning. We try again to get the details as to what exactly happened here. We speak to Gauteng Department spokesperson Steve Mabona, and of course he speaks for the Education Department. Steve, let's try again. What do we know happened here?
Well, according to information at our disposal, is that one grade 7 learner sold some chocolates to the fellow learners, and which then resulted into them being rushed into different medical facilities. They were admitted there yesterday up until very late last night, and some of them were then discharged this morning throughout the day. After being attended to medically.
Do we know what symptoms they were presenting after eating this chocolate?
Look, we understand that it was more about stomach cramps, some feeling nauseous, and that's why then our officials had to call the emergency services. Ambulances came, and they were ferried to different medical facilities, were to reroute some of them, take them to George Mukhari Academic Hospital because we needed more space in terms of the care and all that. So that's how they were managed. But we are comforted that actually all of them, besides one now, as we speak, because earlier we had 4 that were remaining in hospital, but now we can confirm that there's only one learner that is still in a private hospital, but all these others were discharged.
Is that learner, according to your understanding, still in hospital because of the seriousness of their condition?
Well, I wouldn't be in a position to have more information on that, but we were told that the learner is stable. Okay. So we put the learner in our prayers, and hopefully that the learner will also be released or discharged rather in the medical term.
And are tests now being conducted on this particular chocolate to determine if it is indeed the cause of what happened?
Yes, there's confirmation that the chocolates were taken by the health officials. As it were, you know that they will conduct necessary tests, and they should be in a position to then share with all relevant authorities, including parents, on the results, on the chocolates, as it were. But yes, we can confirm that one learner was responsible for this and sold allegedly these chocolates to fellow learners.
And what, in terms of the processes, unfold now as far as that learner is concerned, and even the teachers as well? What happens now?
Look, we have dispatched our psycho support team to go to the school, especially tomorrow, now that most of them has been discharged. In the event they come to school, then they need to be supported. But you know that parents will be wary to want probably to monitor their children, and which is understandable. And we should be in a position then to reach out to them and check the support that they need, and they should be assisted. We work very closely with the Department of Health, just to make sure that we support the children. And I know that the outbreak team will be on the ground just to educate in the school on what is it that we need to consume, what is it that we need to look out for. If a product, the sell-by date is, it's gone, it's expired, what is it that you need to look out for? So those are the, interventions that will be making sure that we unleash at the school.
And Steve, I wonder how much of a concern is it for the department that we are now, in recent times, again, hearing of cases of alleged poisoning as far as children are concerned. And then we are hearing again from the city of Ekurhuleni, for example, that children last year who died may have come into contact in one way or another with organo phosphate, and that is, of course, known in the townships as alipirimi. And now, of course, maybe that may not be contained in what they had to eat, but they did come across it somehow because it was found in traces when they were conducting the test. How concerned is the department around the possibility of cross-contamination in various forms that we are seeing now?
No, quite concerning. But the issue of Ekurhuleni, we are quite aware of many cases of alleged suicides or learners wanting to take their lives, which some of them would have left notes on why they are doing that. In Tsakane, it is a problem area for us when coming to such cases. And yes, indeed, I mean, alipirimi has been one of the detriment products that has been utilized by some of the learners. So we just want to caution, but that's why we work very closely with SADC to say, let's conduct necessary, education. Let's make sure that learners, when they are distressed, who do they talk to, so that they can then be assisted professionally.
Yeah, and as you say, if it is a problem area, it certainly signals that there's something deeper going on there. And Steve, thank you so much for talking to us this evening. And we will be in conversation with the city of Ekurhuleni as well to see what are they doing to ensure that they also deal with some of the concerns that you are raising tonight. That's the spokesperson of the Gauteng Education Department, Steve Mabona.